So we've been digging around on all kinds of databases online and trying to figure out if the Osmo Pocket 2 is actually coming, if it's been released, and what information have we actually found. Well, let's get into that today. So first on the list is DJI themselves have actually filed two different items on the FCC database. What is the FCC, you might ask? Well, it's the American Federal Communications Commission. Man, that's quite a mouthful. The FCC basically just regulates communication across Wi-Fi and different kinds of television networks in the USA. So DJI have actually filed a few things, and as you know, we've been trying to follow the Osmo Pocket 2 trail on this channel. And we're pretty sure the Osmo Pocket 2 is coming because they filed something called the Pocket 2 Do-It-All handle. That's right, the Pocket 2 Do-It-All handle. That's what they've actually filed a patent for. You should see something on your screen at the moment which kind of looks like a Wi-Fi base, similar to the old original Osmo Pocket 1's Wi-Fi base. So it does appear that DJI are going to try and make us, we're not sure, but it appears that they're going to try and make you buy a do-it-all base that should be working with the Osmo Pocket 2. Looking at the image, we also see what appears to be a USB-C port, which will probably be used for charging and your data. And if you look on the bottom of the actual device, you'll see there's something that looks to be a tripod mount, which will be on the bottom of the Osmo Pocket base, which is good news. It's kind of a pity they don't have those kinds of things built in, but this is a do-it-all base, so I think it's going to do more than one thing for you. Now, we're pretty sure this base is going to have the tripod mount as well as Wi-Fi connectivity. I'm not sure why they're not building Wi-Fi in, but as I said, this is speculation. According to DJI, who actually filed this base called the Do-It-All handle, it says, "We, DJI Osmo Technology Co., hereby declare that our product DJI Pocket 2 Do-It-All handle model number has the ability to work between 2.4 and 5 gigahertz frequency band." So that is a Wi-Fi adapter. So the Do-It-All handle is definitely a Wi-Fi adapter, a tripod mount, as well as a USB-C port. So I then found another document where DJI asked the FCC to keep the rest of the documents classified because they probably don't want people knowing about what the Osmo Pocket 2 is going to look like before it actually officially gets launched. We also found something else filed under these documents called a DJI wireless microphone transmitter. So that's getting interesting. I'm not sure if DJI are going to have that built into the camera, so you will have basically a wireless adapter or some kind of wireless communication system to mount an external microphone. Again, details are sketchy at this moment, but it's interesting to see that most of these things have been filed with the name Pocket 2. So it's definitely coming out, that's for sure. I found something else called the DJI Pocket 2 Mini Control Stick. Now, I'm not sure if that's some kind of joystick that they've built into the Osmo Pocket. Certainly they did. The Fimi Palm already has a built-in joystick, so surely the Osmo Pocket 2 is going to have a built-in joystick. The other interesting thing to note is all these things have not been filed under Osmo Pocket 2, they've been filed under Pocket 2. So it seems like DJI are actually trying to move away from Osmo Pocket 2, Osmo Action 2, and just calling it Pocket 2 and Action 2. Those are probably going to be the new names. And if you want to verify that and see that we're not actually talking nonsense on this channel, if you open your DJI Mimo app and you go to the support section, I believe it is, you'll see they've changed the actual names to DJI Pocket, not Osmo Pocket, and DJI Action Support. So it's kind of interesting that's been changed on the app already, and it probably does mean that we're going to see the Osmo Pocket 2 very shortly. Now, getting excited about this myself because I do a lot of stuff with the Osmo Pocket, and I'm really hoping that they do put a bigger 1-inch sensor on that camera. And if I think about the Mavic 2 Pro with that Hasselblad 1-inch sensor, it would be so easy for DJI to just incorporate that camera onto the new Osmo Pocket. Everyone will be happy. You got 10-bit, you got 14 stops of dynamic range, you got better low light, better dynamic range. DJI should be doing that. Let's hope they actually give us a 1-inch sensor. And if they do, it would be nice if it was that Hasselblad because they know what they're doing when it comes to cameras. The last thing, and a lot of people in my comments always tell me this, is the DJI Osmo Pocket 2 has been heavily discounted over the last few weeks. The original Osmo Pocket 2 has already been knocked down to, I think it's $299. It's usually closer to the $370 US. So it's pretty interesting that they're going to start knocking the price down. When they start knocking prices at DJI, it usually means there's a new model coming and they're trying to get rid of stock. The last thing that confirms, and this is kind of a funny story, I think the guy's name is Mark, but he actually contacted me on this channel, told me that he contacted DJI, I think it was their live chat support, and he started having a conversation with the people online. He basically asked them in a couple of words, you know, should I get the Osmo Pocket or should I wait for the Osmo Pocket 2? To which the lady doing the support chat actually said, yeah, the Osmo Pocket 2, you should rather wait for that thing, and it's going to be released on the 20th of October 2020. Now those aren't my words, those are just from a lady that's doing a chat. We're not sure if she actually understood the question, if she's actually talking nonsense, but it's kind of interesting to know, and I've put the conversation up so you probably saw the conversation. It's kind of interesting. So that's all we know about the Osmo Pocket 2. We're definite and certain that this thing's coming. The question is a matter of what. If it comes on the 20th of October, which is a couple days away, it's kind of doubtful. And DJI have just launched the Ronin RS2, I believe it's called, which looks really impressive. I won't be buying one, but if you look at the technology they've put into that thing, if you look at the technology, the new motors, the stronger gimbal, the eagle eye transmission methods, the Active Track 3.0.
Essential features like Active Track 3.0 are now accessible directly on the full-color touchscreen.
We might be actually getting Active Track 3.0 on the new Osmo Pocket 2, so it's going to be really interesting to see how that works, and we're going to get some cool shots with the new Osmo Pocket, that's for sure. So let's hope they actually live up to expectations. And if you enjoyed this video, I wouldn't mind if you hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it, and see you again next time.